Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I wanted to do my 26 week update. I'm currently 26 weeks and a bit, you know. And yeah, just wanted to let you know how baby's doing, how I'm doing, and just a general catch up as I've been getting back into doing my updates. So first of all, on my pregnancy app, how is baby doing? She's currently about 875 grams and 36.6 centimetres. Obviously varying per baby, because that would be a very, very specific, amazing number to get to. Very, very specific and amazing if all babies were exactly the same weight and height. So on the app that I use, I think I mentioned this in my last video, but in case you haven't seen it, I'll just mention it again. The size guide of what you're comparing to a fruit or whatever it is you're comparing to stays the same like every 3 or 4 weeks, I think it is now, because babies can vary in size and height and all that sort of thing so much. So we're still at papaya, but if we go to size by sweets, we're now at a chocolate cake. So that's interesting. What is baby doing? So it says this week marks the end of the second trimester. Amazing, how exciting. Babies who are born between 27 and 32 weeks have a good chance of survival. 80 to 95% of babies survive at this stage, depending on their gestation and a few other things, the mother's health and the reason for going into early labour. But that's such an amazing thing to know. I don't want her to come out until she's, you know, 38 weeks or so. But it's just such a nice thing to know that every week that goes by is so significant to the baby, and just like she's getting bigger and just stronger and more ready to be in the world every single week, every day really. Your baby is beginning to enter a very active phase in their cramped quarters. The amniotic fluid has decreased, which means you'll feel the baby's movements much more than ever before. She'll be practicing the sucking reflex to prepare for breastfeeding. Her neurons and brain tissues are developing rapidly, and the brain waves are working like newborn brain waves, which is just amazing. Even though your baby's skeleton is completely developed, the joints are not yet connected. How cool is that? So she's like, every single week, it's so amazing. She's getting so much more ready. It makes me impatient. Having said that, I think I mentioned to you in my last update as well that we're wanting to move. Hopefully we're going to be moving in about 7 to 8 weeks, but that's still 7 to 8 weeks and I'm already 26 weeks, and so crazy. Yeah, so I want to get moved and settled before she decides to make her entrance into the world. So do you know, I actually think it's a really nice thing that we're on the topic of moving. I actually think it's a really nice thing that we're hoping to move in like 8 weeks, maybe 7 weeks hopefully, but get completely out of here in 8 weeks, because it breaks it up. I know that there are like appointments and things that we're doing in between as well, which help break up the weeks, because that's the next thing you look forward to throughout the pregnancy. But moving is such a big thing, and it means we can set up her nursery when we get in and just relax a bit before she comes and just get prepared really. So I don't know, I just think it's nice, and it's a big thing, a massive thing, the next massive thing I guess before the baby comes. So anyway, how am I feeling this week? The first thing I've noticed is that I have an absolute inability to be able to talk. Pregnancy brain, by the way, is actually a thing. If you look it up scientifically, it is a thing, and I'm pretty certain I'm being well affected this week by it. Apart from that, on my actual list, minus that annoyance that I cannot speak, the first thing, it might be down to the weather and the fact that I'm not the best normally at keeping hydrated, although very much trying, before anyone comes and shouts at me, very much trying for the baby's sake. But yeah, I've noticed headaches have been a bit more of a thing this week. Again, it could just be because I'm not as hydrated as I should be, and just a bit more tired because I've had a busy week. So probably that's why I've got headaches, but they have become a thing this week. Again, yeah, along with that, I'm more tired, but it's been really busy at my job, but it has been harder to get up and get to work every day. So yeah, I've been a bit more tired and just a bit more lethargic and just wanting to just rest a bit more, which, you know, is perfectly fine being at the end of the second trimester, I think. So I'm just trying to make myself not feel guilty for wanting to sit down a bit more. I've been really enjoying my bump this week. I feel like I've popped. I feel like I've pretty much got past the just chubby stage. I feel chubbier, like I've got a bit more weight in other places because I've had a lot of cravings and I've just given into them and gone wild. So obviously I've put on weight in certain places, but as well, but I feel like my bump, even without clothes on, looks just like a cute little bump now, and it makes me really happy, so that's good. And I feel like it makes me really even more proud of my body and what my body's done. I think that the human body is incredible, so, or just anybody that can make a life, any animal of sorts that can make live. I just think it's cool. Refreshers and love hearts, very specific two choices of sweet there, have been a huge craving, and in where I live specifically it's really hard to find them. So I have been thinking I might go on Amazon and like bulk buy them, but then I'll probably eat them all really quickly and feel really bad about it. So maybe not, maybe it's good I can only get them in rations. And the last thing, other than that, like there hasn't been a huge amount to update this week. Other than the fact that it's the last week officially of the second trimester. Other than that, I did buy her this. I think it's super cute. It's 3 to 6 months, so it's a little bit, it's actually quite a thin material, but it'd be good for layering. It's like a little knit dress with the cutest little collar, and just some like little scalloped details. I think it's so pretty. This I got so cheap, so basically it should have been a set with some tights, and I saw the set with the tights and it was in 6 to 9 months, which would have been pushing it a bit because that will take us, it'll still be winter time, but it will be starting to get warmer, and actually maybe this would have been good for that period of time. But I just thought this in the winter time, just layered up with some other bits and bobs, will be so cute. And also I didn't want to get too many clothes that were further into 6 to 9 months and 9 to 12 months, because I don't want to clog up our house with things we don't desperately need. We don't really need this. But anyway, I saw this with the tights and it was on offer, but it wasn't that cheap. And then I saw this one and it was down from £11 to £3.30 because there aren't tights with it. And then it was from Sainsbury's and they had a 25% off. So this was £2 something for this dress. And I just thought I can bulk buy some tights, because she'll have tights to go with lots of different outfits. Just cute and simple, and the detail is just so pretty. I think it's probably my favourite thing I bought her, and it's a really nice pink. It's slightly off to this pink. I don't know if you can really see because my camera is really washed out. Can you see? Yeah, they're slightly different pinks. So I really like it. I did also make another purchase because I'm all about the, you know, second-hand buying of clothes, and the fact that particularly a baby, I mean none of us really do, but particularly a baby where you have to wash all their clothes anyway, they don't need brand new everything. If I find a few cute things in the shops, I've picked them up, but like on the whole, people have gifted us some clothes, and I want to buy second-hand. It seems silly to do it any other way, so I have bought a massive bulk thing of clothes for her on eBay, and I'm going to do a video of like an unboxing of it if you want to see on Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, that is everything for this video. I might try and do a bump shot, but I'm not too sure because I'm not wearing the right outfit for it. If you don't see a bump shot after this, go to my Instagram because I'm always doing pictures on there. I do a weekly update on there of my bump, so you can see exactly what bump looks like. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know how you're getting on, and I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye guys.